This is Tansy Forrest from Tansy Forrest Hypnotherapy. And today I have for you a recording that's centered around stress relief, relaxation, and distancing yourself from challenging thoughts or stressful things that are going on in your life. So perhaps if you are struggling to kind of get some distance on unhelpful thoughts and remain calm and composed in all situations, this recording is going to be really good for you for many reasons. Firstly, just to relax, and secondly, just to gain some perspective. And that's the wonderful thing about hypnotherapy, is it allows us to get some space between our thoughts, some space to see things differently, stand back from our lives, and just let the things that aren't really that important or worth, getting stressed about, just letting them go. So just sit back and relax, and I will take you on a journey. Just get really comfortable now. And if you need to change your position, or you need to scratch an itch, that's perfectly fine. There is no right or wrong way to experience hypnosis. And many of my clients say that it's similar to a guided meditation. And if you hear every word I say, that's fine. Or if your mind wanders, that's fine too. It's all good. The more you practice hypnosis, the deeper and more quickly you will go down into a peaceful, restful state. And if you drift into a dozy sleep state, that's absolutely fine too. Your mind and body will take what it needs, and your subconscious mind is open all the time. And if you sleep or if you don't, this subconscious part will hear everything I say for your benefit. And you can be hypnotized if you wish to. You are already showing that you are willing to go into hypnosis by listening to me. But you will only be hypnotized if you really want to be. So now, just allow your whole body to relax, allowing it to become heavier and heavier. The deeper and deeper you go into a beautiful relaxation. And some people, I've heard, compare the feeling to having a massage. That wonderful feeling where your body experiences warmth and care and comfort. So you might like to imagine now that you are experiencing your own special facial massage. Start with relaxing those tiny little muscles around your eyes. Just let them go. And now the cheekbones and the jaw, allowing them to fall. That's right. Noticing how these tiny adjustments can feel so good. The releasing and the relaxing of your forehead now. And that relaxation now flowing down your body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. It feels just wonderful. And just imagine the feel of the warm, soft, clean towel around your head and neck. Maybe you can smell its freshness, a safe, secure feeling, a feeling of being cared for, of being totally looked after, a feeling of comfort. And now, just imagine your therapist gently and smoothly and easily massaging the area around your eyes, slowly and smoothly. Feel the gentle touch as all these little muscles around your eyes are gently stroked and caressed. And now feel that relaxation spreading up to the area between your eyes. Soft, gentle, warm fingers slowly massaging your forehead, releasing all that tension. Just let go now, around the temples, smoothly and gently. And it's a nice, pleasant feeling to have all this attention, to feel this cared for, to feel the warmth and the touch. Your cheekbones now and jaw being gently stroked, and it creates in you a deep sense of well-being, a deep sense of relaxation seems to spread throughout your entire body. And some people like the feeling of having their head gently stroked, feeling those soft, gentle fingers running through your hair, back and forth, back and forth. And in a moment, I am going to count from 10 all the way down to 0. And with each number that I count down, with each gentle stroke of your hair, you will go deeper and deeper into relaxation, so that by the time I get to 0, you will be so deeply relaxed. 10, just allowing your body to relax more and more. 9, deeper and deeper, back and forth. 8, feeling a sense of well-being. 7, nobody wanting anything, nobody expecting anything. 6, nothing whatsoever for you to do except relax. 5, calmer and more relaxed. 4, noting now how your breathing has become slower and steadier. 3, so relaxed now. 2, feeling so lazy, so heavy. 1, almost there, and 0, entering a state now of complete relaxation, just allowing your body and mind to relax and drift. This is a special time just for you to release and let go, and perhaps noticing how your whole body is feeling heavy. Some people feel tingling in their hands and fingers, and this is just a sign of how deeply relaxed you are. And that's a nice feeling, isn't it? It's a time where your unconscious mind and your imagination comes alive. And I want you to imagine now that you are on a beautiful beach. It's your beach. You are alone and safe, and nobody and nothing can harm you. No one can disturb you. It's the end of the day, and the sun is beginning to set. The sun is low in the sky, a big yellow ball at first, but changing before your eyes into a darker yellow. And then the deeper and deeper the sun goes down, the more the colour changes, until it becomes a deep orange, like a giant ball of fire on the horizon, and the sky all around it, also changing colours. Changing from yellow to orange, to a soft pink, and then a darker pink, purple, and then all those colours mixing together, spreading right across the sky in front of you, as far as the eye can see. And you can just make out the faint outline of islands far out in the distance. It's hard to see where the land finishes and the skyline starts, but you know that they're there. You slowly walk towards the ocean, relishing the feel of the soft, warm sand on your feet, changes into a cooler, firmer surface as you near the water. Hearing now the gentle whisper of the waves lapping onto the shore, back and forth, back and forth. It's a calming sound, a soothing sound, reinforcing that sense of well-being and relaxation. And as you stand there, you marvel at a deep sense of peace and tranquility that sweeps over you, feeling the soft, gentle breeze against your face. It's the perfect temperature for you, and you feel just wonderful. You walk back up the beach a little and find yourself a warm, sandy hollow and sit down, noticing a small jetty off to your left, where tiny sailing boats and fishing boats are moored. you might begin to wonder what stories, what tales those small vessels could tell about adventures at sea. For now, though, they gently bob up and down with the motion of the waves, and the warm breeze causes their halyards to clank against the masts. Some have soft, glowing lights that are reflected into the water and dance amongst the ripples and the waves. A bird, a seagull, or maybe a cormorant or an albatross slowly passes, glides across the sky in front of you, seemingly just inches from the surface of the water, almost dipping the tips of their wings in the ocean and silhouetted against the orange of the burning sky. The sound of peace is all around you, and taking some deep, deep breaths of that clean, fresh, salty air, you lay back on the soft sand, feeling so lazy now, so sleepy. And in this state of perfect relaxation, you are now deeply relaxed, and the suggestions that you hear will have a permanent and immediate effect on your subconscious mind. You will hear every word that I speak, even though you may find your mind wandering away at times, because right now, nothing else matters, nothing, except for this wonderful feeling of relaxation that you are experiencing. At this moment, it's as though you haven't a care in the world. Nobody wants anything. Nobody needs anything. There is absolutely nothing at all for you to do except relax and let go. And just enjoy these wonderful feelings that are being generated within you now. And I would like you to compare this feeling of complete relaxation to the unnecessary, unwanted, and useless feelings that you've been experiencing lately. Those feelings of being stressed out and anxious. And I'm sure that you already know how you prefer to feel. But in your normal, everyday experiences, you seem to get wound up and irritated at the slightest thing. Staying calm in a difficult situation might not have seemed to come naturally to you. And this could have been because worries about possibly mundane things appeared to be piling up and up, rather like placing one heavy book on another, until the whole pile of books became so heavy that you just could not lift them. And even thinking about lifting those books, or worrying about which one to remove first, just made the whole situation worse. And I would like you to think of each of those books as a worry, or a problem that has been in your life. Each of those books has a title. Perhaps there is one called Work or School, another called Colleagues or Friends. Perhaps there is a financial book. I'm sure you know all the things that have been contributing to the stress that you may have been experiencing. So go over this in your mind while I'm quiet for a few moments. That's good. Now I want you to leave those books on a table and in your imagination come outside to a beautiful garden, and it's a lovely warm day. The sun is shining and the sky is a perfect shade of blue, not a cloud in sight. You can have anything you like in your garden, your favourite flowers, a cascading waterfall, and a beautiful rustic arch that is covered with fragrant flowers of blue and pink and purple. Over there are two very strong trees, and if you look carefully, you will see the hammock that is strung between them. And so you decide to take some time for you, and a few steps lead up to the hammock, so you climb inside, making yourself even more comfortable, even more relaxed and detached and relaxed, detached and relaxed. And ever so gently, you swing from side to side, side to side, like a baby in a rocking cradle, lulling gently to sleep. And it's such a comfortable feeling and so perfect to be here right now that you want to hold this feeling to you forever. And you can. You really can feel wonderful and so relaxed and comfortable. In your hammock, you notice something that you hadn't seen before. It's a brightly coloured container with a screw lid, just small enough to fit in your hand, as it is cylindrical in shape. You unscrew the lid and are delighted to find that it's a bubble blower, the type you probably played with when you were a small child. The container is full of rainbow-coloured liquid, and as you dip the stick with the rounded bit into the liquid, you blow your first bubble. As you watch the bubble dancing in the light summer breeze, a thought suddenly occurs to you that each bubble could represent one of the issues that have been causing you to feel stressed. Do you remember the titles of those books? Okay, so one by one you dip the wand into the container and think of a title, perhaps Work or Friendship Precious. Blow the bubble now, gently at first as the bubble begins to form, and then blow it away. Just blow it away. That's right. Blow your worries about school or work or friendship away. They have no right to bother you whilst you are relaxed and comfortable. And as soon as you blow that bubble away, all worries about work or school just disappear. And you realize that you don't need to be stressed. You can be calm, relaxed and comfortable. That's right. So wonderfully calm, relaxed and comfortable. Think of another title now. Perhaps worries about family or colleagues, or maybe a manager. And just blow your bubble. Gently at first as the bubble begins to form, and then blow it out of your life. Just blow it away. It has no right to make you feel stressed. Now you realize that there are far better ways of thinking and feeling, and stress isn't one of them. You much prefer to feel calm, relaxed and comfortable. And I'd like you to repeat this process now with any other worries that are making you feel stressed. Blow each one out of your life. I will be quiet for a few moments. That's good. Now your body and mind know how to relax and blow those stressful thoughts or feelings out of your life. And you can imagine doing this as if ever any of those old worries or new ones try to bother you in the future. Just blow them away. You don't want them, and you don't need them, and you certainly won't have them. So you blow them right out of your life. And as you do, you immediately feel so much calmer, so much more relaxed, and so much more comfortable too. And because of your newfound ability to relax, you find yourself becoming so much more confident in all areas of your life. And these suggestions are firmly embedded in your subconscious mind and grow stronger and stronger day by day. They grow stronger by the day, stronger by the hour, stronger by the minute. And in a moment, I'm going to count the numbers from 1 to 5, and at the count of 5, you will be wide awake, feeling wonderfully invigorated and ready for these suggestions to work for you. 1, 2, 3, coming slowly back. 4, eyelids beginning to flutter. And 5, eyes open, wide awake, mind and body gently returning to normality.